What's up, everybody? This is Peter again for Sports Hot Rumors and Debates. Guys, today is all about my Cardinals. This is for you Cardinal fans, man. We are going to go over this Cardinal schedule that just came out today. And let me tell you guys, there's been some doubt about what's going to happen from some fans. You know, we drafted amazing. We had the best move in the offseason of the best receiver in football in DeAndre Hopkins. And a lot of people said Arizona's going to do well, but there's still doubt. Are they going to make the playoffs? We're not sure. I said they're definitely going to make the playoffs. But if there was any doubt, I really think that doubt just got a lot less when the schedule just came out today. We are going to go over why the Arizona Cardinals will easily sail into the playoffs if they do their job correctly. They have 6 games against bum teams, okay? That right there, they should go 5-1, hopefully 6-0, but you know shit happens, right? So I'm going to say 5-1. And here's the teams. We're home against the Redskins, against the Dolphins, and against the Lions. You need to go 3-0 with those 3 games right there, right? We're going to beat the Redskins easy. We're going to beat the Dolphins easy. And then the Lions last year, we ended in a tie, but we played amazing towards the end. And here's the other deal. They didn't have Drake at that time. They didn't have Hopkins. Arizona wins that. They didn't have this great defense now that they're moving. So Arizona should win those 3 games. Then we go to the road against, here's the other 3 teams. Giants, Jets, Panthers. I guarantee we beat the Giants, right? The Giants just don't have enough. We played them so well last year, and we didn't have anybody, right? We had Edmonds playing. Edmonds dominated them that time. So imagine now with Drake and with Hopkins, you're going to kill the Giants. The Jets, I can see how the Jets sometimes can play you tough, right? You know, anytime you got Bell and anytime you got Darnold, I like Darnold, but I just don't see the Jets doing anything to them. But the Jets, once in a while, will come up with a game that'll surprise you. That's why I said maybe we go 5-1. And then you got the Panthers, probably the favorite out of all of them for the Cardinals to lose if it's going to happen, because we're at Carolina. McCaffrey's amazing. They're going to probably be a lot better than they were last year. They got a really great defender in the draft. If we're going to lose, I think we can go 6-0 against that. But just for argument's sake, let's say 5-1. Here we go. Now, if you do your job in the division, then we're definitely making the playoffs. But let's say you go 3-3 when you play those, right? You got 6 games, 2 at San Fran, 2 Rams, 2 Seahawks. If you go 3-3, now you got 8 wins, let's say, right? Then you got 4 teams that it's going to be pretty much, here we go. You got Dallas at Dallas, right? So that's going to be a little bit tough, right? We know Dallas has got a good team. We know it'll probably be a shootout. We know they got CD. So we don't know how that's going to turn out yet. Then you got the Patriots. Again, we don't know how the Patriots are going to be. It's Bill Belichick's team. You never count teams like that out, right? You know, they got such great defense with Gilmore. So we don't know how that's going to be. So these are wild cards right there. Then you got the Bills. Buffalo's going to be nasty. Their defense is awesome, right? So that's where you go, okay, you know what? Again, it's possible that it's give or take. So these are 3 teams that we don't know. And then where I think the main game is going to be is the Eagles. And I believe we can beat the Eagles. I don't think the Eagles have enough. So if we beat the Eagles, right there, that'll give us our 9th win, right? That's 9 wins without anything possible happening, right? Without any of that Dallas, Patriots, Bills. And that's with me saying you're going to lose 3 in the division and you're going to lose one of those crappy games. So you pretty much got 9 games in my head guaranteed, right? Obviously, nothing's guaranteed in this. But if you're looking at it on paper, you got 9 games guaranteed. Now, for me, we should be able to take the Rams both games. That's my opinion. They lost a lot. I think the Rams are going to go backwards. I know we're going to take San Fran at least 1 game. And then the Seattle, that's going to be another one, right? I know we can beat Seattle, but it's going to be, again, we went into Seattle. Huntley was doing amazing against them. I believe we can take Seattle. So if you take your division games, and if you go 4-2 instead of 3-3, you're going to make the playoffs for sure. However, let's continue to go. Let's take that 5-1 that I told you against the crappy teams. Let's turn that into 6-0, right? Let's keep the 3 wins in the division. That's 9 with that other 4 games with Dallas, Patriots, Bills, and Eagles. Do you think they split that? Can they beat Dallas? I believe so. I know we're going to beat the Eagles. That's 10. Can they beat Dallas? If they do, that's 11. Right? Patriots, Bills. Again, these are tough calls. Patriots are not going to be the same. Obviously, they're a completely different team, but you still don't count them out. So, for me, the Arizona Cardinals have it's theirs to lose, right? This is going to be a really big key on Vance Joseph too. Joseph has a really good defense to work with. A lot of the pressure is going to be on him because we know Kyler is coming into his sophomore year. He's going to improve. We know things happen, right? However, the defense is the key. If that defense improves so much, Arizona's going to score. It's all going to be on the defense. And if Joseph doesn't and we win only 8 games this year, Joseph is gone for sure. If 7 or 8 games, Joseph is gone. He's on the hot seat. Everybody knows that, right? He took the GM's place in the hot seat. So this is on him. He gets a break last year with injuries and he didn't have a great defense. Fine. But he has everybody now. He has no excuse. If the Cardinals do what they're supposed to do, they will win 10 or 11 games. That is my opinion. If I had to guess, I say we win 11 games next year. I think they replace Seattle, and I think they win 11 games. And I'm going to tell you why. I think we go 5-1 with those teams I told you about. I think we go probably 4-2 in the division. I'm going to take a guess. I think we can beat the Rams either twice or it's going to be we can take Seattle. So I guarantee we go 4-2. So that's 9 for me, right? That's 9. And then 2 of those games I think we can win. I think we're going to beat the Eagles. That's 10. And then one of those 3 games between the Dallas, the Patriots, or the Bills. If I had to guess, it'll be maybe the Patriots. I think we can beat the Patriots. I think the Patriots are coming into a different year. They're trying to learn things, and I think we can take them. So if we get 11 wins, right? And you know Belichick sometimes has problems with running quarterbacks and everything. So if we get 11 wins, you're easily going to get into the playoffs. Now, if something happens and we tend to get 10 wins, we're still going to go to the playoffs, right? But you got to get to that 10 point. I don't want to see 9. I don't want to see 9 wins and it screws us up. You know, last year we won only 5 games, but so many of those games we should have had the game against the Lions in the beginning, right? That should have been 6 right there. The games against the Bucks, we blew that. That should have been 7. The Steeler game was so close. That should have been 8. Those games were right there for the taking. There was a lot of games right there that I could have easily seen us winning 8 games last year. Easily, right? And there was still other games that were really close, right? Look at the San Fran. How many times did we have? We had San Fran. We were beating them towards the end at one of those games. A lot of those games we were so close without the defense that we have, without DeAndre Hopkins. I'm telling you guys, Arizona is going to come into this year. The thing is can they shake this pressure? They're going to have pressure. You know why? Kingsbury is his second year. It's Kyler's second year. They're expected to do something now. So they're going to have to shake that off. I know the Diamondbacks, baseball, to switch it really quick. One time, I think it was Lavelle said that it was a little bit different for them because they were the underdogs and then all of a sudden they were expected to be on live TV and it kind of shook them. That can't happen. It can't shake you. That's why DeAndre and Larry's amazing. You need these guys. You need them to get these young kids like, get that out of there. Don't worry about that stuff. Right? If you start worrying about that, you're going to fall under the pressure. Look at the Browns. Right? The Browns had so much pressure coming into this year, they were expected to win the division on some people. They were like, oh, you got Beckham now, you got no excuse and all that stuff, and look what happened. So they got to stay humble, and they got to continue to put the foot on the gas and continue to just do what they're doing and not pay attention to the outside. Sum all this up, sorry if I'm being a little repetitive. The Arizona Cardinals won 11 games next year. Talk to you soon. Bye.